It's kind of your message as a leader after a loss like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. Can't, get caught up in it. It sucks, obviously. It is what it is. 24-hour rule. Watch the tape, get better, focus on nickels. We got 11 more weeks to play, and then hopefully, obviously after that. But, that's the focus right now is just stick together. We got a really good team, a really deep team. We just got to play clean. We had opportunities to, like you say, step on their throat. We had an opportunity to put the game away. We didn't do it. And so, I think that's the focus is just getting better, staying together.
Yeah, you're obviously emotional. How tough is this loss to swallow?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Obviously we want to come out here and get the win. But, I think that it'll also be a very good, learning experience for us as a team and where we want to end up this year. So,
what did you like and where did you feel you left some stuff out there?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we need to play cleaner in our operations and things like that. Focus on doing our job as players and executing the correct way.
After those false starts from Will, the last one you talked to him, what was he missing?
No, I mean, that's not Will's fault. Like I said, we're facing this as a team, and I got to do a better job communicating with those guys. So I'll take that all day. But, at the end of the day, we're blessed. God is good. I'm thankful that I had this opportunity, like I always say. And, we give him the glory and the goods and the bads. So.
Did you find anything in the second half they were kind of leaning on him with the run game?
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line did a really good job in the second half. We knew we had to establish the line of scrimmage. I thought they did a good job. Obviously, there's learning experiences there. I think we'll only continue to get better.
What was Kelly there in the second half, like when y'all had a chance to put the game away after the fourth down stop in particular? Why do you think maybe that clean execution didn't happen?
I mean, I can't quite answer that right now without, seeing the tape. Like I said, we're going to, get back to the building, watch the tape, make corrections, move on. Like I said, we got 11 more weeks to play the regular season. So that's what we're focused on.
The idea of that hurry up on the third down, was that just to try to get him off guard?
Yeah, I mean, it's something everybody does, trying to go fast. Most time it works. It didn't work. It is what it is. Like I said, we just got to, get back to the drawing board, watch it on tape, make corrections.
What led to their red zone struggles?
I don't know anything particular. Like I said, we haven't watched tape yet. And so, obviously through watching the tape, we'll be able to make corrections and get better, stay together. Like I said, I think we have a very talented team. And I think the sky's the limit for us. And, just, getting everybody back healthy, getting everybody back focused and, working together.
We saw some flashes there. Mason had a nice night. Kyron early, on. I guess, do you feel like you got things, obviously, to work with?
Yeah, like I said, we have a good team. We do. I really believe that. And, adversity, it makes you better. So, as long as we can stick together and move in the right direction, I think that this is a learning experience that will only help us the rest of the season.
Did USC do something in the second half to kind of limit what Kyron's production?
No, I mean, obviously things were different, but like I said, I'm going to have to see the tape. So.
How good was it to see John kind of get going downhill?
No, John Emery did a great job. He gave us a spark, coming off the bench and had some really, really good runs. So I'm really proud of him. I thought he did a really good job.
Aaron Anderson, too.
Yeah, Aaron really stepped up. He made some plays tonight that were big, big moments. I should have hit him on that second down. I got to make that play. That's something that I'm going to, that's going to bother me for another 6 days until I get a chance to go play again. So, I'll be thinking about that play for a long time. But, I thought he did a really good job stepping up.
Coach Kelly said that the sum of this team is better than any one of its parts. What does that mean to you as y'all work through this loss?
Yeah, like I said, just staying together, staying focused. How can this, use this as an experience to make us better, not tear us down. At the end of the day, we're 11 weeks away. Like I said, we still have 11 games left, and there's a lot of season left to be played. 2 years ago we lost week 1. We were in the SEC championship. We were in contention for the playoffs, and that's where we see ourselves. And one loss does not change that.
We've talked a lot about the leadership of this team. It's going to be tested right now, right? So how do you guys as leaders get together and kind of set the tone going forward?
Yeah, I think it's coming together, really. It's just everybody staying together, staying positive, focused on getting better. And I think, from the makeup of what I believe that our team is, I think that's what we'll do.
What was Coach Kelly's demeanor like post-game with y'all?
Yeah, I mean, he's very, obviously he was disappointed in some of the penalties that we had. Like I said, we got to play cleaner as a whole team. It's everybody, offense and defense. And, I think we got to come together, play cleaner, fix operational things, and, I think we got a really good shot.
How satisfying out there can continue to make?
I felt like we did a good job. I felt like we could have did better as a team and as a whole. We just got to execute.
What were they doing well to sort of put stress on the secondary in particular?
None. Everything is on us. We can't give them nothing.
Tell me about just the challenge that their tight ends presented, and they had some nice wide receivers outside that were able to make some plays. I guess just their passing game being a challenge for y'all tonight.
When they got like America's offense, so when they get in certain stuff, we know what's coming. Like I said, we just gotta execute.
Do you feel like you guys made some strides from last year and found something here that you guys can continue to build on?
Yeah, but work ain't done yet. It's the first game. We still got a long ways to go.
Was Brian upset with y'all in the locker room? Was it the most animated you've seen him?
No, that's coach. That's coach. He just want us to be great.
What about the final drive and just what happened in that respect?
Just come down to execution. Like I said at the beginning, we just got to execute. We can't give them nothing.
Brian mentioned in postgame how, he was hoping to see that quote-unquote killer instinct from the team this year from a lot of the older guys, and some of the mistakes tonight happened from some of the older guys. Can you just talk about how you guys weren't able to just make that one play or maybe that one decision when you needed it tonight?
You just come down to execution. Everybody got to do their job. We just got to execute as a team, offense and defensively.
Coach was harping on the personal fouls. Obviously, that's something that you guys can clean up. I mean, is that something y'all will talk about, do you feel like, and kind of playing under control?
Yeah, I feel like the guys that got the flags and stuff, they not crazy or nothing. They know they can't do that. I'm saying hurt the team. Just got to do better as a team.
What's your message to those guys who maybe had some of those penalties as a leader?
It's good. Just come back out next week and do better.
You've obviously been here for all of the losses over the last 3 season openers. Was there anything different post-game about Coach Kelly tonight than there had been the last 2 losses?
Tired of losing. The season opened. Just tired of losing.
Were there guys, were there players in the locker room that maybe stepped up in the locker room tonight? Said anything, addressed the team?
I mean, everybody, nobody like losing, so it's like, we going home, we going to take it on the chin, we going to move the next week and keep it pushing.
Coach Kelly said a couple weeks ago that this is a way more balanced team than last year. What are the next steps into keeping that balance as you guys go into the rest of the season?
Just knowing that it can happen to anybody. Like, we got to take our opponents and all that seriously. We can't overlook nobody, overstep nobody. We got to take it one game at a time.
What did you see from Garrett as a leader tonight?
I've seen a lot of things. Like I said, we just got to execute, offense and defensively.
What about Savion Jones?
Last one, John.
Savion Jones, he seemed like he had a really good game tonight. What did you see out of him?
My bad. What you saying?
Savion Jones and his performance. He had a couple of sacks. Seemed like he was all over the place tonight.
Yeah, that's Savion for you. He bring that energy. He another guy on the team that we gonna need. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we just gotta execute.